Hi, today I'd like to show you all the chords in the key of G major for the 3-string cigar box guitar. I'm tuned to G, G, D, G, G open. First I'll show you the G major scale on the low string because that's going to be our root string. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Those are the notes for G major scale. The chords follow the notes. First chord is G major. Second chord is A minor. Next chord is B minor. Next chord, C major. Next chord is D major. Next one is E minor. And the next one is F sharp diminished. And then G major. Now how did I know that? Well, the G chord is the 1, 3, 5. Here's the 1, the 3 is B, and the 5 is D. Well, then the middle chord is D. And B also exists over here. So there's an easy way to play a major chord with all the correct notes. And what we've done is we've taken the third and moved it up an octave. We're going to do that with every chord. The A chord, we don't have to go to an A scale, or an A minor scale in this case. What we do is you'll notice that the G chord, G, note, skip a note. So G, B, skip a note, D. It's the same thing with the A. Here's A, 2. Here's the next note, scale, skip it. Here's the next note that we want. You can see right away that it's closer in distance. It's a minor third. Here we are from G to here, 4 frets. This is because we want to stay in key. This is a C note. So that exists over here. And then if we skip a note and we go to here, that's that note there, E. So the notes for A minor are A, C, E. And to make it work on our instrument, we're putting the A minor an octave higher. So for B, here we are with B, skip the C, go to D, skip the E, go to F sharp. That gives us this. Okay, we got the B here. We got the D here, high string, and we got the F sharp, D, E, F sharp here. So you don't really have to worry about the notes or the note names. I'm just doing that so you see how these chords are created out of the scale. And you're going, well, okay, this is kind of cool. I'm going to keep going here. But you might be thinking, why would I want this? Christmas, all the carols. Most of our rock and blues are actually starting with 7th chords, and technically it's not really a major scale that we're playing when we play blues. We're playing a Mixolydian scale. Don't get confused by that. Nobody says that anymore, but that's sort of what's happening. So we don't use a lot of these chords when we're playing blues. But when you're playing pop music or Christmas carols, yes, these chords appear a lot. So here's the next chord, C. So it's C, skip a note, to E, right? And this is G. So we have G, A minor, B minor, C, D. Do I need to tell you the same story? Probably not. E minor. And the one weird one, and this is where you get to use a diminished chord because it is actually a fundamental chord. F sharp. Flat 5 there because it's diminished. And there's the minor third up there. a minor third, 3 frets up, and then the 1 chord. And they just follow the names of the notes in the G scale. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. If you're still with me, I'd like to take you one level further. What are all the 7th chords in the key of G major? Yikes, right? Well, the 7th is always above the 5th. And the first one, because we're in a major key, instead of being G7, which would be here, right? Here's our 3rd, here's our root. We're going to have to not use the 5th. We're going to have to suspend it. We're not going to call it that, but we're going to not use it. And we put the 7th here. But that's not a major 7th. Major 7th is right beside your little finger. That's your major 7th chord. The minor chords are minor 7ths. So here we have A minor, right? Here's the 5, and here's minor 7th or dominant 7th, some people call it. It's not actually in this case. Minor 7th. So we have G major 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7th, major 7th, and here we have D dominant 7th. So you see, that's a 7th form that I've used in a lot of my videos. Hopefully you're familiar with it, but if not, now you know it. So that 7th, instead of being a major up here, it's 1 fret back. Then we have E minor 7th. And if you remember, we did a diminished chord with a flat 5. But we can't do the flat 5 and the 7th, so we want the 7th, so it becomes F sharp, minor 7th, flat 5, but we can't hear it because we only got 3 strings. And then we're back up here to G major 7th. So now you actually know all the fancy chords in the key of G major, which is really handy for reading Christmas Carol sheets, chord sheets and stuff. These kind of chords come up a lot. And also, without realizing it, you've done a very cool thing. This is called harmonizing the G scale. I didn't put that in the title because I didn't think anybody'd watch it if I said that. But you've just harmonized the G scale. And that's all there is to it. Have a great day. Bye.